Hi there and welcome back to a new video. I thought I would share a home tour with you. The last time we did this was just after we moved in. I've just had a look back at my videos. It was 7 months ago. So I thought it would be really nice just to show you a very lived in version of what our house looks like now. I know you kind of see the videos and I vlog here all the time, but I thought I would give you a proper look around, show you what's changed and show you now, 7 months on from the last one, what we still have planned for this house. There's still a lot we want to do. I think it's going to be an ongoing project for the next few years. It's very exciting, but I think some things have changed since I did the last one, so I thought I would do an updated one with you. So in case you are new to my channel, welcome. We purchased our first new build 8 months ago. And we had quite a lot of problems when we started. I might touch on some of those when we go around as well, because they've been spoken about in some of the videos over the last few months. We've done little revamps and various things. We've done a fair bit. I felt like we hadn't done anything until wandering around or rewatching that video, and I realised how much we've actually done. But I think with anything, you move in, it takes a few months to settle in, decide what you want, and then you start discussing the changes that you want to make. So this is a new build. It's very much a work in progress, and I'll talk to you as we go around. So I really hope you'll enjoy this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new. It's a very homely channel. I love cooking. I love creating a cozy home. So I hope you'll enjoy my videos. So looking at the other video, I did actually do a little scan around out the front. So I thought, seeing as that was winter, let's have a look and see how it's looking in summer now. So the porchway was one of the things that really attracted us to the house. We've planted a few little bits in, but it's growing up really nicely. We want it to kind of grow into a bit of a cottage garden, so we will be adding to that. We've added a couple of olive trees, and I love changing the wreaths. It's very blowy today, by the way, I'm really sorry. And then here we've grown up a few things. I've got a passion flower growing over there, which we want to grow to over on the wall, and the rest of this we have actually got wild seeds down, wildflower seeds, so we'll see what happens there. Let's have a look and go inside. Oh goodness, that is so windy out. We're situated on the end and we've got fields, and it gets very blowy. We're south facing, which we are loving because we were in darkness in our old house. But it's a very blowy garden. Right, as we walk in, we have got shoe storage. I've got a couple of cute little things to go up there, which we haven't put up yet. I've got the lampshade. However, it's not my forever lampshade. I was a bit disappointed with that one. It's smaller. I want to get a larger one in there, so I think I'm going to end up putting that in one of the bedrooms, and I want a bit more of a statement light there. And then you will remember my ladder. Really happy with that. We want to add lots of vintage things to our home. We love the open space here in the hallway. This is one of the things that really attracted us to this house. And then we've got our office here. I've just filmed an office desk makeover. So this will be on my channel last Friday, so I'll leave a link to that below. But this, if you have a look back on the previous video of the house tour, I'll leave a link. I've got an empty house tour from when we moved in as well. I'll leave a link to that. You'll see huge changes. We've got blinds in here now. We want to get some dark wooden shelves and fill that wall with our Bean Here Starbucks coffee mugs. And this wall here, we want to wallpaper it in map wallpaper. So that's the plans for this room. But we've definitely made progress here. This one here is the downstairs loo, which we haven't actually done anything with. We've still got the light to go above the dining table. We've still got all the bathroom mirrors and artwork. Nothing has really been put on the walls yet. Eventually, we would like a vanity unit, and I'm thinking pale pink in here. And I would like to have hooks along the top and storage on this wall. and a big mirror above the sink. It's a very big room for just a loo and a little sink, so we want to really make the use of that room and get some good storage in there, get coat hooks in there, and just turn it into a proper use room. Next up is my favourite room. Actually, I'm going to change that to our favourite room. It's Aid's favourite room as well, our favourite room in the house. This was what made us fall in love with this house. Besides the fact that it's such a pretty house and we love the porchway, we love the big family open space. It is exactly what we wanted from a home. So the changes in the kitchen since I last did a home tour, we've got the blinds and we bought these sofas, which we love. We use this room all the time. I would like some, again, long, dark shelves up there, like vintage, like old wood, to get some artwork up there, style them, and then I would like to paint a bit of a mural up there as well. And here we would like to get a big TV on the wall eventually, but we're really happy with how this space feels, and it's a very, very cozy space to live in. Oh, let's have a look at the garden actually. It's really windy today. Oh look, one of the chairs has fallen over. This space, we've obviously got some plants out here now. I don't even know if it was grassed when I last filmed. It might have been. We've got the French drain to help with all the flooding that we had. I've planted a honeysuckle. We've got other plants. That's a big blueberry bush which is going mad. We've got sunflowers planted at the back. And then we've been planting up the little pots. Some of these, like these are echinacea, these will eventually go in the flower beds. The broccoli is not happy. It's being eaten by something. A bit disappointed with that. We've got tomatoes, lots and lots of herbs. We've got chilies there in the back and raspberries. There's some herbs there as well. So we've got lots of things growing, and my sister left her dog bowl here. We haven't got a dog. Oh, and we bought a barbecue as well, a new barbecue. I'm gonna give up filming outside. It's so blowy. We do want to get some new garden furniture. That was gifted to us by Aid's mum and dad, goodness knows how many years ago. Probably about 15 years ago. We would like a proper like rattan set, L shape with a table. However, we really want to get some coverage over the patio so that we can leave furniture out all year round, have a patio heater. So that's something that we're planning. That's something we would possibly like to do next year before we start getting the patio done and everything else. We wanted also to be living in the garden for quite some time, just to see different times of the year where the sun came up. For example, we know now that the back end of the garden by the garage is the last place we get the sun in the evening, so we know that that is like an area where we might want a table eventually. So maybe have like sofas and that down in the corner, but then have a table at the back as well. And eventually we would like to knock through to the garage and have a space there, whether it be like a games room, craft room, something like that, or a bit of a garden room. So we would like to block off 3/4 of the garage, have workshop at the front, and then have something fun in the back. So that's maybe not for a couple of years though, if not longer. So yeah, that's what we've done in this space. We have worked on the pantry since I did my last home tour. Let's go in here. We have bought a drinks fridge, and I actually did a big pantry declutter recently, so I'll leave the link to that below. It's currently nice and tidy, but this is nothing like how we want it to look. We want it to be an extension of the kitchen. We want everything to flow, have nice white shelves, be in baskets, and for it to look really, really pretty. But right now this space totally works. Oh, and we want to get the vacuum cleaner on the wall and have shelving full of spices as well. So that's the plans for that room. Very, very handy though, having that separate food storage. We really like it. As you know, we have struggled no end with the fridge freezer. I defrosted it though the other day, and so far, touch wood, it's been okay. We haven't had freezing cucumbers and freezing peppers and things. So that's a positive, but we would like to eventually get our big American fridge freezer in there. We would like to do it properly though. It has water and ice, which we can bring the water in from the downstairs toilet. We found that already. It is drinkable water from the tap. And we would like to have it integrated here by the cupboards. You can buy the smaller cupboard that pulls out like larder drawers or something they are, in between the two, because you can't have the fridge directly next to the oven. So we can have the cupboard and then have the cupboards matching built up around it. So that is the long-term goal, to get the fridge freezer in. I would also eventually like to have a better hob and better extractor fan. That was just the standard package that came in. We have had the hob replaced once because it rusts. It was very scratched when we moved in and it went rusty very quickly. It's been replaced and it's rusty again, which isn't great. So eventually we would like to have them changed to better models. We had a dishwasher and washing machine fitted since we last did the tour as well, and we've had loads and loads of problems with the tap. That still hasn't been replaced. That's still on our list of to-dos. That might be it for this room. What's your favourite room in your house? I would love to hear what's your favourite room and the reason why. We have got the living room, the lounge, the sitting room, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what we're going to do with this room. We don't really use the room that much. We might come in here 2 or 3 times a week, watch a little bit of TV for an hour, and that's it. And like even when we have family over, we sit around the table in the dining room. So this room doesn't really get used overly. I always wanted a fireplace. We had a beautiful fireplace in the old house, so I would kind of want to build something up. I hate where the radiators are. One there behind the sofa. This sofa isn't staying forever. That was just from my old studio. So we've got that there for the time being. Don't like the radiator there, and we don't like the radiator there. I wish they were under the windows. It's very hard because you don't want to look at them. Covers, we could do radiator covers. The baskets, I don't want to stay there. I've had those for about 25 years. They've been in my house forever, but they're practical at the moment. But eventually maybe a built-in, something like that. But I was thinking about doing maybe taking out the radiator and having a faux fireplace or something there, and maybe a chair on one side, a bit of a library maybe in this corner. I don't know. What would you suggest? How would you do this room if it were yours? And we have got blinds now in here as well. Oh, and a rug. I don't think we had the rug last time I did the tour. We haven't painted any of the walls, by the way. We've been told to leave them. I think it's for about 9 months. But in all fairness, we're not overly colourful people when it comes to paint. We do quite like the white walls and then accessorise with colour in other areas of the house. So I don't know if we are going to add any colour. I don't know, but at the moment the house is still settling, the cracks are appearing, and I know we just need to let it be for some time. Let's go up the stairs. I should have also added as well, just in case you're new to my channel, we are empty nesters. We've got 2 adult children that no longer live at home, so it is 95% of the time it's just the 2 of us in this house. The landing was another reason we fell in love with this house. Our old house had the tiniest landing with no window. It was so dark. Haven't decided what we want to put up there yet. We did see a beautiful map the other day, but we think it might be slightly too small, but we do like maps. We have got lights, lampshades since I last did the tour. This room, I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't gone round and done a full tidy. I know when you often do house tours, you watch house tours, they are perfect. Our house isn't, it's very lived in. This next room, it's an improvement since I last did the house tour. However, it is full of stuff at the moment and I'll explain why. Are you ready? It doesn't usually look like this, but it's completely full. Completely. So I'm filming this we're going to Florida in less than 2 weeks. We have our cases everywhere. We've got clothes hanging up. We've got things we need to pack. I've also got all these boxes because I need to pack my monthly kits. I run a kit club from home, and when I finish filming this, I'm about to go and pack my August kits to send out before we go away. So I've got all the boxes in here at the moment because I just didn't want to get them in the way in my office space. So this room is very full. Class this one as our daughter's room under normal circumstances. We have got an IKEA day bed which pulls out into a double bed. We've got her little desk there. I think there was some drawers or something under there. I'm not sure what's there anymore. and a wardrobe, but yeah. But at the moment, this is very much a packing room. This one we call our son's bedroom. We haven't obviously put anything in the of theirs at the moment because we haven't put anything in the wall on the walls. I have purchased an extra wardrobe. I just realized my box needs to be pushed in. This is stock for my online business. That's been very handy. And then we've still got suitcases in here because we're getting ready to go away. We've still got lots and lots of boxes which we need to unpack. But yeah, oh, and we bought a treadmill. We love our treadmill. We both use it at least once a day. We do still go out for walks like in the evenings, but we love it in the morning. First thing in the morning, Aid uses it when he gets up in the morning and I'm already working down at my desk, and then we swap. I then come up here after having worked 2 or 3 hours. I like to start work really early. And then I go on for half an hour and then I jump in the shower afterwards. So it works out really, really well. And then having the big TV here as well. We watch YouTube videos while we're on it. Aid likes the radio actually. He has Radio 1 in the morning. But I like to watch Disney vlogs. And we've bought this IKEA set of drawers as well. I've got an idea. I've got a lamp coming for that corner and I want to get a little vintage wooden chair to go there and the mirror on the wall, although I might swap it. I was thinking about maybe putting the mirror over that side because that's where you can plug the hairdryer in, and maybe bringing this over. I'm not sure yet. And I want to get some shelving up there as well to put some of our son's bits and pieces up there. The treadmill, by the way, is collapsible, so when we have guests it can collapse and slide under the bed. Then this is the family bathroom. There's been no changes here. It's exactly the same, still no mirror up. Oh, we did purchase that little piece of furniture there. But that's it, no changes in here. The cupboard over the stairs is still full and very, very messy. Cushions and my craft stuff for my business. And this is also very much a working sort of living space. I've done a couple of videos in here reorganizing. I have moved from a very, very large space to a very, very small space, so it's been quite a tricky one, but I'm getting there, and there's always different ways that I want to make improvements, but each time I change something though it gets better. But it is a cozy little room. We've got our bedroom, no changes here, dressing space. And we've also got a little ensuite. It's very little. Our old one was huge, but we do actually like it, and we love the big double shower as well. And that's a little chair that we got recently as well. I love that in our little dressing space. I have got so many ideas of what I want to do with our room. I find it quite exciting, but you can't do everything at once, can you? You have to pace yourselves. Oh, the other really, really big change, Aid has completely boarded the loft in the garage. It's quite a tall garage. He's put boards down with a gap in the middle so he can easily get to each side to get things, so he's done that as well. So when I think about it, you kind of feel, we've been here like 8 months, and you feel like, oh, still no mirrors on the walls, no shelves. But then when you actually go around and you actually look at what you've done and what's been changed in that small amount of time, considering we both work really long hours, having to still be parents and still see family and friends and everything, we have actually done a lot. So I thought it'd be nice to do this video and then maybe do another one next year, and each time sort of appreciate the progress. But I hope you've enjoyed looking around our home today. Let me know if you've moved into a new build, how you felt. Did you wait several months to paint? I'd love to hear from you and find out what changes you had to make or any problems you had as well. And if you've also had just a normal house move, how has that been? Have you had to do lots of work to your home? I'd love to hear. I love chatting house things. I'm such a homely person. It makes me so happy, and I have to say, we are really, really happy here. Despite all the problems we had when we moved in, it's never been a question as to whether we did the right thing or not. We knew we loved this house and we just had to be patient for a while, and it's paid off. I'd say we're absolutely in love with this house, we really are. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I can't wait to hear from you. Please leave your comments below. Have a lovely weekend. I've got a weekend vlog for you on Sunday, so I'll see you then. Take care.